nse chire nse mara kwuru n'ụzọ eziokwu mara ihe wa arụ na ihe wo nsọ gee ntị ka ịfụ do you know the history of this efulefu a na-akpọ nze tobe ma tobe ọzọ anyị hụrụ okpuru isi dadị ya ga-akọwara gị the reason why o jighị were chi nze anyị hụrụ na ihe ahụ ndị ọdịkọdị ya chinyere ya wo nze biko gawa ahụ ọ na-etụsara ihe onyonyo a ka ọ gaa viral ka pepụl fụ onye a obe hụrụ onye nwere na-ezu ohi onye nwere na-agba amasị agbagide mmadụ ibe ya ọjọọ sọpụta mewe onye nwere ihe hụrụ ohi dị pụtara na-ezu ohi elena onye ahụ anya jọs na o bilitere zuwa ohi na ọ nọ na ohi nọ na agbụrụ ha ana m agwa ya na ohi nọ na agbụrụ ha ihe nji agwa gị okwu a this very young man nke dadị ya pụtara kọwaa otu nna mụtara nna mụrụ onye a si were kọsụ ọmụ ham during the Biafra war wacha ihe onyonyo a as long as your lineage na-enwere evil or hidden mystery behind your lineage agwa enwere ike ịmụ oke ngwere enwere ike ịmụ ọchịcha agwa na-amụ agwọ ọ nwere iwe ọchịcha this video ị ga-ahụ reason why onye a ji eme ya na o bidoro from ya nwa na o bidoro from nna mụtara nna ya yet in this 24th century efulefu dịka onye a cannot correct the wrong ọgbapụta na-asị gị no wonder ọ bụrụ onye ọnwụna nwụrụ na at the age of 199 years one ancestors enwere ndị ofeke n'ime mmụọ just like this very young man nna mụtara nna ya yisi ya n'ofeke because they contributed to the pain of many children who lost their life and the Nigeria genocide. I wonder this man happened to go here. He can even imagine how did this thing happen? Because from the beginning, the guy, no one says, I am married at the name where he on it. Yeah, where the day time. Then, yeah, you put a head away, Maria. Or you get a second. Always know the history of people you are living around. Because God are way they little like this. When you do one kind character, get not just what there is a harmony. Without knowing that na yabi here, no na. Don't worry. Yeni na heni reni. Unu feel no man senite. Oye senite chana nki bazwa. Ikuku yeku aga huchi kokoko. Anya mara kosi we nora. Osa ihe onyonya. Bacho osi oma hafo. Ụmụ Igbo. Eji mo hela. Akọwalụ ụmụ Igbo niile. Ife na-emenụ na ndị Igbo. Tụmadụ na Nnewi. O nwere otu nwata nwoke amọ nke si ahụ anyị eji ọzọ ewere ụmụ ofeke jibe ọzọ ife niile si na ha jiri ọzọ na Nnewi nnake mma na-abụ jiri ọzọ ezigbo ọzọ na Nnewi ndị ọzọ ugonu ndị na-eme arụ tụmadụ o nwere otu nwata nwoke nwaba osi igwe nke si na-ebo na-ejiri ọzọ mana mebiri mmụmụ ha nya nwata nwoke ebiri mmụmụ nya maka na-asị na ife na-esi na agbụrụ aga nwata nwoke a na-ekwu eze ikolo ka ọ na-aza afọ eze ikolo mmụọ owebo na nwata nwoke a na nna ya ochie bụ mmụọ egwu onye ụmụ di m na Ojukwu binyere ego Ojukwu Ikemba Nnewi bunyere ego kowelu degotarị ngwa ọgụ ya bụ mmụọ dị egwu wee were ego ụmụ Biafra wee jee na-egoro ụgbọ mmiri n'obodo oyiwo ya ka emechakwarụ nwa dị na ya a na-akpọ eze ikolo si na ejiri ọzọ wee bidokwa ebe ahụ nna ya ochie kwesịrị wee bidokwa ebe ahụ mmụọ ji ekwu mmelụ anyị were asị igwe Nnewi ọgụnụ kpatarụ o ji abụ afọ ofeke echibe ya ọzọ afọ ofeke echibe ya ọzọ nwata nwoke a na-akpọ eze ikolo akamogheri ka ọ bụ akamogheri ebe ọ na-ekwu okwu gbasara Nnamdi Kanu ebe ọ na-ekwu okwu Nnamdi Kanu na Nnamdi Kanu kwesịrị ka akpọpụta ka a tụọ ya nga 100 and something years na n'ezie ife akamogheri ofeke ya nwata nwoke nwebe osi igwe ofeke ka ọ bụ ochi ha ọzọ onye arụrụ ana ka ọ bụ ife ọ na-eme arụ ka ọ na-eme na Nnewi wee na-ebute Nnewi afọ ọjọọ ebere m onye na nna ya ochie ewu mmụọ ji ekwu onye ọrụ onye Igbo ma onye na-akpọ mmụọ ji ekwu ahụ bụ nke ahụ Ojukwu Ikemba Nnewi bunyere ego ka o je gotarịa ngwa ọgụ ka e weluru ụzọ ụmụ Igbo obere ego ha na obodo ewejeri ya ọnwa dị ya na ka ọ bụ so ife si na agbụrụ aga mana ana m asị ya nwata nwoke a na-akpọ Ezikolo ya nto ife onye mere onwe ya bụrụ ọhọ kịta ka a na-eme udebe ahụ ụwa asaghị anya Nnamdi Kanu a onweghị onye dụka ya n'ala Igbo o wee ụlọ nwa mụ na 1987 nwa nke ahụ na-enweghị ife ọchị na-enweghị ife ọma o wee sị na Nnamdi Kanu siri egono ụmụ Igbo ọ na mfenanụ ife aha akụ ebe ọ na-adụ nna ya ochie bụ mmụọ ji ekwu ka ebinyere ego na ka Ojukwu bile ego ka o je gota ngwa ọgụ o wee bubere ego ha na ụrụ obodo iwo gbarawala banko n'okporo ụgbọ mmiri nwa dị ya na-ekenitekwa bidokwa ebe ahụ nna ya ochie kwụsịrị asị m ife ọnụ onye metalụ ya wee isi ekwelu onye Igbo ọbụla siri na Nnamdi Kanu siri ya onye ahụ bogonu egori ego onwe onye ya dụka Nnamdi Kanu na Igbo onwe onye ya dụka Nnamdi Kanu na Igbo maka nke a ọfọ ndị aka na-egede na gọrọ Nnamdi Kanu bụ ọfọgono na ife ahụ ebu n'obi ya n'afọ Chukwu Okike Abịama na ọya egbenata na ife anyị na-ekwu ụga ndị Nnewi ndị asị na ha chiri ọzọ ọha ọzọ ka unu chiri nnake mma nna bụ ka e nwere na Nnewi chiri ọzọ ndị sara ile ofeke a na-ejiwe ofeke ọzọ ebere m ọmụmụ Nnewi na ebe ọwụwe na igwe Nnewi ama dịka onye na-ekwu eziokwu onye kwesịrị ka atụkwasị obi ana Nnewi niile tụkwasịrị obi na igwe ahụ n'igwe ọha ka ọ bụ ana igwe mmemme doo ndị asị na ha na-eji ọzọ ke Nnewi anya ndị ọzọ ifere na-eme ụnụ ka ahụ ha ifere doro ife ndị chi ọzọ na Nnewi onye kwesịrị ka ọnụ ndị ọzọ kpọpụta ya pịa ya ịtarị onye ka ọ bụ na Nnewi mbụ ya bụ Ezikolo odo n'ọbụbụ ụfọdụ ndị isi obi kwadoro ya mana anyị ndị Igbo akwadoghị nkwutọ ọ na-ekwutọ Nnamdi Kanu ife okwutere ya n'isi ya amụghị na ofeke ya bịa ọzọ ya dụkwa ọzọ na Nnewi ya gazikwa elu wesị ka Chukwu Okike Abịama onye ọbụla nụrụ onunume a ya tosaa ya na nna ya ochie mmụọ ji ekwu na onye lelu ụmụ Biafra na nwa dị ya na ya na-agbọ Ezikolo nwa bụ Osigwe bidokwa ebe ọ kwụsịrị maka nke a ya anya ya bụ Ezikolo n'ọnụ nwa bụ Osigwe ahụ nke a ya anya ya n'ọnụ ife okodo ya wee isi obodo wee sị ka Chukwu Okike Abịama ọ na-afọ ifere mmanụ otu esi egbusisi ụmụ Igbo na-atọkọlụ ụmụazị na-egbu so n'ọdị obi mma ọkwa maka akụ nke ụwa maka akpịrị ife nke ụwa ka iji ele akọ na uche gị were ele omenala be na si na jiri ọzọ a sị nka Chukwu Okike Abịama na ife abụghị anya na ndị ichedra Nnewi jedukwa nwata nwoke a na-akpọ Ezikolo amakwu mbe mmanụ onye ọ bụ mmanụ onweghị ife ọchị na aka m ogheri ka ọ bụ nwenzatuwe obi ọdụka aka nne ife emetakwa onye bụ isi ebubere wee sị ka Chukwu Okike Abịama gọzie ụmụ Igbo niile gọzie ụmụ Biafra niile mee ka ụmụaka eji ka ha hasịa ha ya gazikwe onye n'unu ma ya tụsara ya ibe na nwata nwoke a na-ekwu maka ebu eze ikoro kesi na ejiri ọzọ otu ihe ọzọ ọ na-aṅụ ọbara ya gazikwenu.
All right, welcome back again to my channel. I greet all of you that join us, and please, if you come across this video, we are streaming it on our 2 different platforms. So do me a favor, like the video and subscribe if you are new. And of course, you have already watched my video earlier today and the post that we made about Ada Simon. So some of you that have not subscribed to her, please do subscribe to her. Then again, I'm going to go to the comment section before we start the program. As you can see here, I want us to understand something, because the reason why I played this particular video is part of our video earlier today. Okay, and why I'm playing it now, because it has to do with what we're about to do, which is internal saboteurs. People who, some people will just pretend that they don't know what they're doing, but truly they do know what they're doing. They understand what they're doing. I don't believe they don't know. Who would have believed that Mazi Akwa at this point in time will be asking himself what is going on? Why so many divisions? Really? Really? So you have forgot what you did, what you contributed, what you actually planned and worked for. Anyway, we are going to go through it. Before then, I have to go to comment section to greet our people on the comment. As you can see here, we have Amadichi Goze, there, my brother. Always 1 or 2 before 5 people will make comments. This our brother will always be here with us, no matter the time, no matter the hour. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Amadichi Goze, Kinsley Boniface. Good evening, dear friends. He says, there, and Peters Frank, Mazikai TV, Mbedoma, one name, there, Mbedoma to you as well. We have Excellence Wachuku. Good evening, my dear brother Kai Report. Thank you so much, and good evening to you. Ngozi Morin, I greet you. He said, greetings from me, one love. Thank you so much, my sister. John Wodo, Mazi, good evening. Good evening to you, John Wodo. We have Ugochukwu Charles. Ugochukwu Charles said, Ajonwan okay. But this one has to do with bloodline. Victoria Weke, River Goddess, say Masakai Udo Derege. Thank you so much, my sister, at the Kwaragi as well. And we have Mark Spencer. Mark Spencer, good morning, good morning, Kai Report. Good morning to you. Chika Chidi Phillips, good evening, dear friends. There were morning again. Odogu, I greet you. John Wodo, it is really sad that most of those that betray Biafra are from Nnewi. Not only that, not only from Nnewi. Yeah, I will not lie. Most of them from Nnewi, but not only from Nnewi. And it's not about Nnewi, Some people that you are seeing today that are not betrayed. They are not betrayed because they are not yet in position to betray. Give them chance, then you know their true color. Do you understand? Give them chance. If not, that must Mikano or allow Iken Guruago to have gotten to the position where he have gotten to, or PM Sabotage giving Ogen a chance to become financial minister. You wouldn't have known that he's a saboteur. Some of them that are not sabotaging to you now is because they're waiting for the platform to sabotage. Once they see the platform, you see their true color. So everybody is a suspect until they prove otherwise. What said, Muhammad Dike, I respect you, sir. I greet you. Edith said, Mbedoma to you, my sister. The goddess is here. She said, please, our fans, do well and go subscribe to Ada Simon Ekpa official YouTube. Put his page down. That would mean that some people put her page down. our enemies create in her program yesterday and corrupted her page with photography, videos and all that. So pornographies and stuff like that. But we all know that they've tried it on my page. I somehow managed to, do one or two things on time before they pull it down. And another thing they will tell you is that they will send you an email that that they are working from so company that they are in charge of making your platform to have more followership, and you cannot be very, very big platform. Just click this link to contact them. Once you click it, you are gone. Once you click that link, forget it. They have hacked you. Grandson of the Biafran saboteur, Majukwe, will never have peace for speaking against MNK. He said, yeah. So many things are going on, and when you begin to see people talking randomly like this, then there's hope. And I was worried about it. That's why I said, why upload like that? But with what is going on now, these people have decided to do what they want to do. So you have to decide to reply them the way it's supposed to be. That's just the answer. But if you think that by pretending and pampering it will give you the edge to triumph, you are lying. It doesn't work that way. Ngozi Morin said, he said, and Daniel, our own brother Daniel Osora said, they will be friends. They will to you. A moment. Hello. Yeah.
Oganyara chọrọ ogbenye biri, oganyara chọrọ ogbenye rie nri, ogbenye chekwubezie Chukwu. N'uche Chukwu abụzi ka ya eme, n'uche Chukwu abụzi ka ya eme n'ụwa, ihe o soro n'iru ya si arịbazie. Ogbenye bebe, oganyara nwụrịba, ogbenye nwụrị oganyara ejebe ihe soro ya mana oganyara nwụọ, ogbenye abịabebezi akwa. Oganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye biri, oganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye rie nri, ogbenye chekwubezie Chukwu. Ọ dịrị m mma ya dịrị ibe m, ọ dịrị nwoke mma ya dịrị nwanyị mma, na-anọkwa m n'ebe bere ugo bere. Ọ dịrị m mma ya dịrị ibe m, ọ dịrị nwoke mma ọ dịrị nwanyị mma, ụkwa na-asa anya nna m n'ịga-adị. Oganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye biri, oganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye rie nri, ogbenye chekwubezie Chukwu. ọcha ọgaranya chọrọ ka ogbenye biri ọgaranya chọrọ ka ogbenye rie nri ogbenye chekwubezie Chukwu n'uche Chukwu abụzi ka ya eme n'uche Chukwu abụzi ka ya eme n'ụwa ihe soro n'iru ya.
All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. I was on call. Please pardon me. Pardon me. All right, so let's continue. Let's continue with the messages. Our own sister Margaret, my sister Kekime. How are you? I hope all is well with you. I hope you are getting better. I hope you are bouncing back. Good evening, Mazikai. Good evening to you. Anthony. Anthony is here. Anthony said, good evening, my brother. Good evening to you. What a bright. What a bright. I see you. My brother Kai, good evening. Good evening to you as well. And we have Edwin. Edwin said, Ehi Homa. There we go. And our own mom is in the house. Ngozeka. Good evening, Nam. Dalo. Thank you so much. I greet all of you. So, like I said, some people they are not sabotaging today. If they ask you, what do you have to say about them? You may say that these people are just trying to, that they're good, others are bad. Why you consider them to be good is because they are yet to have that platform where they can sabotage, you know what I mean? Where they can sabotage officially. But if they don't have the platform, you may think that they are good. You may think that they are good. There's a video that Mazi made today that pushed me to go back to her old videos. And I want to run this program just straight ahead. The reason why I'm doing this is simply because I understand that some of us don't remember what happened in the past. You may even think that you know, but when it comes to prove it, you start struggling. And that's the reason why I want us to refresh our memory, to understand the genesis of the problem, and those that supported it, those that are behind the problem. Destiny, I see you. Destiny. Mazikai, good evening, and how are you and your family? God is at will. God is in control, my dear brother or sister. I agree. Ikechukwu said, and they one name Mado Mazikai. And we have our own one and only sister here, Oka. I don't know, Oka. Your name appears to be one word. Let me just call you Oka. Okay, Oka what? Ebumaka. Please, you can type it separately. Let me know what you're trying to say. It said one udo the reggae na ndi ologi. I don't know what I mean by that. Udo the reggae na ndi ologi. Okay. Do I even have ndolo? I don't know. Do I have ndolo? I don't think I do. I don't have anybody. Ndolo because anyway. Thank you so much. That's kind of you. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to this channel if you are new. And always remember that Ada Simon platform has been pulled down, so you can also follow her and subscribe to her. Her handle is here, as you can see. Now, I want us to start the program without wasting much time. Like I told you, Mazi Akwa made a video where he tried to done all this while, but of course, I know you're not expecting to. I don't think you should. I don't think you expect him to be remorseful. You don't even need to be remorseful, to be honest with you, because these are people that they have made up their mind to do what they're doing, thinking that people may not have known or may not have time to reconnect or rethink. It is shocking that the video of Mazi Akwa today Okay, the same beat that he won in that video is the same beat that he's wearing that beat in the old video that I managed to get hold of to make this live broadcast a memorable one, because we need to connect the dots to understand the problem and where it's coming from. Now, without wasting much of your time, let's go there, because I don't have time. I did not even download the video, so meaning that I'm going to play it direct from his platform. I'm going to play it direct from his platform, and that is why I have to share the screen. So let's continue from here. Pay close attention, please. Very, very important that you do so. Let's go there.
Thank you for joining me this morning. The grace of Chuko Kamiama Brili Henile, Minister of Information, Biafra Republic Government in exile. Brethren, I am overwhelmed with both pain and both expectation at the same time. Although my expectation is very, very high, because I know that some of the events that are unfolding are actually the expected events that will usher in the freedom of Chineke. And so my hope is really very, very much alive. But brethren, this morning, before I slept, I was overwhelmed with a lot of body yesterday night. Because in a few weeks from now, in a couple of weeks, not up to 2 months, in a couple of weeks, we will be heading to Finland for our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa's appeal. First, we'll begin with the protest, and then the appeal will ensue. But there's something that bothered me so much yesterday. And then when I think about our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa, and then I see all the confusion and divisions happening.
Now, he started by telling you that he's worried. He's worried, but he's ambitious. The question is, worried about what? That's what we're about to say now. You are worried that divisions and problem, people that PM trusted and people that claim to trust PM and all that, all of a sudden, they decided to scatter and all that. I don't know what is wrong with some of us. Before you do something, every human being have two voices inside you, like the inner voice that you will hear or that you are hearing. They always two ideas running in you at the same time. For example, you may feel like, okay, let me just say this thing. Then another voice will say, don't say it now, just wait. You always have these two voices in you. Now, sometimes you get confused which of them to follow. Doesn't mean that these people don't have conscience. Because when you talk of conscience, you talk of that inner voice. Because that way, sometimes it will caution you that this thing we are about to do now may bring problem. Or if this thing we want to say now, people may misunderstand it. That kind of thing, always, you hear it in you. But when these people talk, like Mazi Akwa and people like him, you wonder why they're always thinking straight without contemplating what may come after that. Now, you are here talking about how people scattered and everything. you are in pain. At the same time, you are ambitious. I felt like you are recounting your deed. You are not questioning yourself. But the criminal tendency in you, your divorce will be high to suppress this genuine voice that you should have hacked onto. And it's to have some amendment and some adjustments. But if there's a way you will do bad things, the more you do bad things, the more the voice of the bad things will suppress the good voice in you. Let's hear him so that you understand what I'm talking about.
Which I am very sure our Prime Minister is surprised, because if you would tell him that any of these kind of things will happen, he would believe it.
Okay.
But then we see
I hear you.
some of his loyal, so to say, friends and cabinets that have betrayed him.
Okay.
And yet pretending to be with him.
Negative.
It makes me wonder, what is the formulation of a human being? How is a human being actually made? Is it that there's a trigger that will just change you from who you are to something else? For what reason? This is the Prime Minister of Britain, the Obatobie, and then all of a sudden, we now have someone who used to refer to him as a boss, now claiming to be in that position that Obatobie occupied. But Obatobie was arrested for Biafra. And then suddenly, Obatobie means nothing anymore to some of these people.
Now, if you are new, or maybe you don't know, if you don't know this guy, hearing what he's saying, and you will be thinking that, I wish that this guy was here when this division started. This is a real Biafrans, genuine people that understand what Obatobie is all about. But he mentioned somebody as a young, of course, with DPM, he always so he always be on DPM. But when you hear him talking about Oginkere, he has admitted that Oginkere name is fire full time, right? Now ask him, when did he start misfiring? Then we also further it by questioning him or anybody. Who are those that embodied Oginkere, that molded him, that supported him, that backed him? You cannot mention one or two without calling this guy. You get the point now. But he's here talking about division, and even today he's trying to, question himself indirectly. Maybe he don't know that he's actually trying to interrogate his own deed, his own activities all this while, thinking that he's trying to be genuine and real. Some people will be clapping for him. Oh, Mazi, it's true. Mazi, you are right, you. Without knowing that what these people are doing or what they're saying is not in line with what actually happened. How can you have done what you did for Oginkere and you are here today pretending to be the most upright? Anamano, Mazi Akwa. You forgot that immediately after the declaration of Biafra, just because your office was dissolved from his own angle, and for some time when PM was here, they always have their differences against DPM. Okay, she don't recognize me, she don't appreciate me, she look down on me, she thinks that she's most superior, she thinks that she knows it all. She's been of beneficiary to the whole everything than me. I was here before her, that kind of thing. Saying, nothing, this kind of grievances in your mind, jam-packing it, and when you get to So certain level, you cannot control it anymore. You begin to go gaga. You begin to go gaga. And then when gaga, after the declaration of Biafra, you would have expected them to coordinate themselves as a man, or as a man. But what do? No. Media is a power. Media is a power. Now, after causing the division, you are here trying to be kind of calm, and you are trying to recount your deed. No, you have to face it squarely. There is no way you will talk about division that Biafra started facing after the declaration of Biafra, that you will not mention this guy. When Ogekere started going crazy, this guy spent time on social media talking about Ogekere, promoting him, saying, "Oh man, don't worry, I'm gonna play you just one video, okay, one of his program 1 year ago." Then you understand. But this one is just, you can see it 4 hours, 11 hours ago. He made this video.
Does it now mean that Obatobie should perish in prison? Now, those people that are paying attention to this betrayer and actually giving them the will to fly and supporting them, what's actually at the back of your mind? Do you sometimes imagine that this Obatobie is a human being? What if I was the one and something like this happens to me, and then the people around me just move on? They don't care. Now, we should have a family member, maybe a senior brother, a younger brother, a cousin, a daddy, a mommy, that have a problem. I've never seen any family that loves their daddy, their mommy, their uncle so much that person might have a problem, maybe arrested by the police. And then you just say, he is arrested. Forget about him. Anything the police like, let them do to him. You don't even want to think about what does the police need. What are we expected to do to get him out? Even if maybe when he gets out, because of whatever reason that he doesn't know, you want to decide to delete him from being your brother. But at least that blood, that love, that connection you have will first of all, that instinct will first of all move you to fight for that.
Of course, I will play it. I will play it, Margaret. I will play it. Frank Okoye, my brother, I greet you. Emeka, Justin, I see you. Emeka.
Admiring his position. Fine, no problem. But you are free. He's arrested. Do something for him to come out. Do something for him to come out.
Okay, let me come in here because there's something he said that some of you are giving them wing to fly. That even if you want to become deputy prime minister, must you, referring to DPM, don't get it wrong. Even if you want to, must PM perish there. You know, some time ago, I think last week and early this week, last week, all throughout last week, there's something I started saying about people, our brothers in Finland. Those that are working with Imam Madabo in Finland, because Imam Madabo don't live in Finland. I hope you know that. He's not a resident in Finland. But there are some people, some Biafrans in Finland, who may have link to where PM is, and some other Finnish people that are working there, that are close to PM, probably the ex-wife and all that. They are the one working together with Imam Madabo. This deal was actually, planned at early stage. When they manipulated ex-wife for PM to come and begin to talk on social media, Ogekere visited Finland, where he took picture in PM's supposedly office. You remember? These are when the whole thing was planned. Remember now working as a smart guy, working behind the scene, managed to secure this this crazy move that before you see people have to go through them and all that. A man that is not even in Finland was put and pushed to become the body that will approve you to CPM until Biafran begin to say no. And today, it is no longer business as usual. Before now, Mazi would have come, he would normally come out and say, how many of you have visited PM? None of the Ngozi people. Ngozi did not. Nobody from USB, my church card. He's not in Finland either. Many of them don't go. Okay, you have seen somebody like Ugo 247 complain the same thing time without number that Ngozi did not see PM. Ngozi has not visited PM. That is a gossip from Biafrans in Finland, gossiping to those outside, and those outside that have platform begin to sell it. So there's no way I will understand, like I will know this and focus on Mazi without calling that our brothers in Finland. They are the one, they have contributed negatively. I'm not saying they are bad. I'm just telling you that what they have done has embodied this one to keep on lying to Biafrans globally, because he may not watch his video from his platform, but when we play it out, other people play it, you may hear him, right? Now, the question is this: why must you ignore what you're supposed to do? Begin to champion lie. Now, this man is here telling you that some people are making DPM, giving them wings to fly by supporting her, by doing this. He used to say this. The video we are going to play after this one, we explain it to you. As far back as last year, 1 year ago, this guy was still saying the same thing to favor Ogenkere, praising Ogenkere, telling you everything about Ogenkere. That is what he do. If you know him, you would have known that this is his own credibility. He's very good in that. Turning left and right anytime. Just any season, once a season is in a new season, it comes, this guy will always wait and see where to go and who to join. He started with the PM. He started with Mazi Manakano. When PM, started, he moved to PM. He fought back again. Falling back is his lineage. He fought back again, began to insult PM. Then he came back again and was made Deputy Information Minister. Now, what happened now? He has been to Ogenkere, now with the Imam Madab, in space of how long? They are all Briggy. All of them will tell you Briggy. Briggy is just a name they use to cover their main identity. Ogenkere don't stand for Briggy. Imam Madab don't stand for Briggy. Mazi Akwa, not at all. So, knowing what happened from the beginning, this man is one of the least person that would expect to come out to talk about unity and what has happened. If this guy has any element of shame, he would have ventured into this kind of topic, talking about what happened, how would PM feel, PM is a human being, what have people done, people that are in the cabinet, all of a sudden they divided, they scattered. The first people that jump out of social media begin to talk about how Biafran declared his name, Biafran in Nigeria. USB Nigeria, USB center is you. Deputy Information Minister that you would have expected him to know more about information. You don't agree that DPM is DPM, but you have access to the information from PM, giving him that DPM. Your problem is that Ngozi cause some part. The question is, did PM told her to be DPM or not? Okay, even if you don't receive that, you don't agree. Like there's nothing like information like that according to you, what you're trying to portray. With that, you have not even said no yet. But your own is that telling us to bring the original message. The question is whether the original and fake. Do you or do you not agree that PM gave her the name deputy, which surrogate? Did he say that or not? If you can answer this, then we can see. Then we cannot see where you are coming from. Now, imagine if there's nothing like that message at all. Is it not the same PM than when he was here? This lady is COS to everyone, chief of staff, meaning that, like Barrister said, all of you are staff. So he's your chief, making her a leader without even putting surrogate. But why the surrogate came is because PM already knew that this guy went to Akwa. They don't hear word. So let me just emphasize it more by using the word surrogate. Yet they refuse. Not that they refuse and calm down and follow the order. No, they refuse and begin to create their own group. So how can you not be the one to talk about division now? That one shocked me. Let's continue.
Then when you now come out, you tell him, no, you didn't lead us well. I want to take over from you. I can do it better. But let him come out first now. Or if there's anything he did to you.
Sorry, my people. I saw this comment before. I don't even know that it's a super chat. Honestly, I don't know. This our brother made a super chat. I don't even know there's a super chat. I don't know the currency. So I just saw Y with a line in between 100. Thank you. So that's it from Emeka Justin. Emeka Justin, thank you so much for that. God bless you and reward you mightily and grant your heart desire. I really appreciate it. My brother. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're still here. I put it on the screen before, but I was thinking that is a comment. I don't know that it's a super chat. I don't know if that is a super chat. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Please, if you are just joining us, don't forget to like the video and please subscribe. If you are new, do us a favor, make sure that you connect to what you do here. It won't cost you anything. It's actually free of charge. All right, thank you so much.
So bad. Can you please just tell us? No, just tell us. What did he do to you? I don't understand. All these people that are singing. Oh, okay, there is our PM.
Yes, Goddess, yeah, this one is new one, the latest.
The leader of Biafran people. Did someone ever offend you in any way? Did he do something so terrible that you just choose to forget him? I don't understand. I am asking. I'm a gratitude. I don't understand. Is it tired? Wait, are other tribes like this, or is it only the Igbo people that are like this? Guys, are other tribes, are they like this? Or something when they build the hand? Because what I'm seeing is unbelievable. The man is arrested. There's a process going on. There's a possibility of actually defeating the enemies that took him and bringing him out. Now, those of you that are supporting Ogengere, Isaiah Dog. So, everyone's home for you. I don't understand. I do. The way you guys doesn't mean anything anymore. Okay, guys, all of a sudden you hate to see it like that. Ndibo. There's one voice note. Somebody said to me, I saw it this morning. There's this name they call Ekpa. And at least I've spoken to those of you that are close to PM. Let me go to those that are proper enemies of PM. This Ekpa, I saw the voice note where he's speaking and saying that the Fulanis are coming to the schools, that they should prepare and they defend themselves. This God-forsaken bastard, that the only thing people hear is his voice. Maybe there are some people that know him, like the lady in France. One-on-one, they can speak because she always speaks the voice of that
Hello.
He's now speaking that Fulani is coming. Fulani is coming.
And the mama, man.
And inside that voice note, I don't want to play his voice on my platform because some people are actually sharing that voice. I would advise you not to share that voice.
I don't know comment
you don't need awareness from a bastard like that.
Wow.
A very evil
person. Okay. I forgot. Sorry. I'm not going to share screen. I forgot me. Thank you so much. Thank you. I forgot me.
Telling everybody, I am working with that girl. I'm working with you. Even the man that the voice was sent to her, and she was playing it on her platform. He doesn't like Simon Ekpa. It is obvious that when Simon Ekpa was being used by God to initiate the autopilot, so that autopilot was like a nightmare to him. So everything autopilot. So he was calling it autopilot terrorists. Now inside that voice note, he was saying, "Look at you, autopilot terrorists! Come and fight now." And I asked myself, is it the terrorists that?
All right, I welcome you, Ada Simon. I see you on the comments. Thank you for joining us, Ada Simon Ekpa. That is the person that they put her channel down. She's here on the comment. And please, you can subscribe. I said, my people, please continue to like, share, and subscribe as you join the world. That's from Ada Simon. And please make sure you subscribe, of course. Very, very important. Now let's continue. Okay, great people, don't spam my platform, please. Okay. Yeah, I know you will like this one because we are talking about Mazi. When we talk about your criminal, you will not contribute. Let's continue.
And now calling to come and fight for you. The guy has been busy all these years. Autopilot terrorists. Now in a voice note, he's now soliciting for the autopilot terrorists to come and fight for him to protect Biafra. Because that the ESN he has always been talking about, that they have retreated. And I ask myself, what level of evil will somebody accommodate within his body to continue to destroy their own land?
Now, what there's no difference between you and Ekpa. Genuinely, I don't see much difference. Because PM, before he went in, before they took him, created or formed BLA together with Biafrans though. And BLA was, they have been operating. They are doing their operation diligently until PM is not here. You, Mazi Akwa, what did you do? Imam Madabudi had a memo where he said that for you to contest with Ogenkere as acting prime minister, that it must be somebody that PM himself must have introduced to BLA because of security structure of Brigade. That was what you did. Now the question is, after they dish out that memo, what was your contribution? You are the one that sneaked out to connect Imam Azai Anyogo Ogenkere to Success Weke, so that Azai will not meet the criteria of contesting as ATM, which as of that time you guys said that he's contesting, but we did not show us any people that another contestant. You just fronted him as the sole person that want to occupy the office, because this is the agreement that you guys had behind the scene. Then after that agreement, you are here now talking about Ekpa calling autopilot a terrorist. Okay, so you actually against it, isn't it? Okay. The same you, when you open mouth and say that Ngozi Olabese, and then the people that have come in contact with her. Listen, when you open your mouth and say that people that have come in contact with Ngozi Olabese have been sent to judgment, to Chukwu Okabiano, what are you implying? What do you think? What is no? Translate it in your own in a layman's language. What does that mean? What are you trying to say? That she buy people like a terrorist. Akwa kagin on France. Akwa kagin on France. Every now and then, we open her mouth and begin to talk about Ngozi Olabese. Ngozi Olabese. No, they put some buy. And they boom. What did you do? You co-hosted the program with her in agreement with everything that she has been saying. It's only when the thing touch you. Because, okay, you know what I can do. So sometimes, whether you like it or not, it is a natural phenomenon. And you can't just take it away just like that. So you coming here now trying to play this show. Look at what you're saying. To me, you are recounting your deeds so far, your activities.
Lies and propaganda. Now, the reality is unfolding. And he knows he's not on the right side. There was nothing like ESN. Because this guy is probably a very strong agent of the TOS people, Chinas and Guru and the rest of them. Fronting ESN that they have destroyed. Because with the inception of Biafra Liberation Army, our region were safe. And the angels that make sure our region was safe, they are still doing the needful in their own little capacity. But these bastards, that will...
In their own little capacity, who reduced their capacity? Hear him. He said it, not me. That BLA are still doing few things in their own little capacity. Capacity that was very, very huge and very large. Then who reduced it? You did everything you could to separate them from Biafrans. All in the name to hurt or abese. All in the name. The picture of Asawana, buying people in homeland. The video is still here. I have it on my X. I can't upload it here because once you do it here, they are not going to suspend. They will delete this platform because it is too graphic. You can't just put it here because you want people to see. Those of you that want to see it, please check out my X handle. It is there. Maybe if you request for it, I will send it to you, but you have to request for it because I don't know how to send it to you. That video, when you watch it, you can see it with your two eyes under Mazi Akwa claiming to be in charge of BLA. Today you have reduced that capacity of BLA to little. You are saying it, not me. Hear him again.
That promoted all this bull crap. You know, they started by saying people produce as a criminal, as a kidnapper, and all that. They destroyed the image of these people.
No, mention the independent media we're talking about. Because before we started talking, before the re-declaration of Biafra, there was nothing like independent media. Let this just be. I don't want to start grouping La Zuba to be part of independent media. La Zuba is not independent media. Biafra Unite is not an independent media. Okay? Remages is not part of independent media. Not that someone are creating content on their own makes them an independent media. Independent media you are those that form a group called that independent. That group is not for every content creators. It is people who are in line with the truth of the like current situation, what people are going through now. No, they are not. Independent media is not a group to sabotage or to promote one thing or no, but to say the truth. To say the truth, you see, who would okay? Let me tell you. By this time last year, if you tell me that I will be in love with what Achalugo is doing, and I will tell you no. That is the spirit of independent media. Once you change truly, we are going to praise you. We will praise you. Once you change truly, you don't need to campaign. Don't bring. We're not saying bring carton of beer. No, just change your attitude and your ways. That even man and spirit cannot testify. That is independent media. So, not independent media is not formed for a particular person. You hear us talking about USB because that is the truth. That's the truth. If USB begin now to say, Samareba begin now to work on how to stop PM from coming out, you think I will be talking to supporting USB? I will not. So it's not. Don't see it as if it is another, because some of them even say Ngozi media, like I don't know, called independent media, Ngozi media. Independent media is not Ngozi media. Ngozi is not lacking media. You don't even need to worry about that. All you need to do the right thing at the right time, be truthful to Biafrans, be truthful to our people. Of course, you have our back. Sharply. We will talk about you in a good faith. Not because USB is formed with the truth. When PM said, let us organize a referendum, there's a reason for that referendum. To make sure that Biafrans give them support for what is to come. And what is that to come? What is to come is Biafra being redeclared with a name written boldly in that website. You saw it, I see it, we all have access to that. Surprise, surprise. After the declaration of Biafra, somebody like you who are very close to the government, you, with a name honorable, Mazi Akwa, one of Biafra. You're just hidden somewhere promoting negativity. A man that is the Department of Information, he's not even informed. You are in Department of Information, yet you are not well informed. Then what do you expect me to do? You came and begin to say that Ngozi, even today, if they ask you to pick one person that is sabotage, you call Ngozi. Oyoshi Nama, the Nama, office security officer, or Nama, a well-trained criminal. When you see a police on Mufti, police officer that is on Mufti, on Nama, they will know that this one is a police officer. Do you understand? So I understand why you are very, very skeptical about her, why you are very, very angry. When her name is being mentioned, it triggers you a lot. I know, because Oyoshi for police, or police or army, you get why. And I'm not surprised, like I said. So right on, let's hear from you. Sorry about that. Okay, let's start from here. Let's hear from you.
By promoting this Ebekwadike, now this Ebekwadike is not crying, lock down the schools, beware. And now he's calling the other pilots, like terrorists, to come out and fight. So to show you that this guy knows that he was just fighting the good people. He went to Tuzo, take to the Yahoo, Biafra Liberation Army. Those people he was calling autopilot are the people that kept Biafra land safe. They kept Biafra land safe.
Until you begin to do politics with their existence, with the success work. until you joined, until you started having access to them with the Lazoba.
But he was destroying it, castigating it. Now, the only thing he said is voice note, lying, lying.
The same way you are lying about USB government today. The same way. There's nothing different. The same pattern, the same style, the same techniques.
And some of them were being promoted, encouraged by that shameless lady in France. I am very, very convinced that there's no info. I will call you if I immediately. There's no info anybody does in this movement that person will go scot-free. You know, I always say it on my platform.
Hey.
But these people, they're making France. And all of you that have joined
Did you just hear that? Hi, nah. And our God is God of mercy.
So all of a sudden, some of them are pretending that they are with Simon on Ekpa. Some of them are actually not willing to talk about Simon Ekpa. Those that are pretending are more. Those that are not willing to talk about him, they are still there. Okay, get aside. You see, God will come out and say, PM, whereas she's claiming to be the leader of the Biafran people. She will come out and say, Simon Ekpa said, but it's not true. There's a venom within her. There's a hatred within her against Simon Ekpa. For how long?
Hey!
That's for how long?
They do
the devil that will live in you, that will use you against your own people. Eh?
Do you know the funny part is that if you ask him genuinely, okay, my brother, what exactly did Ngozi did? What is that she has done that makes you think that she has venom against PM? That she don't want PM to survive? What is that thing that she has done? He will tell you, can't you see that she said that she's the leader, she's not the leader of their friends? I mean, is that the reason? Or is there any other thing? He went further by saying that Ngozi has not visited PM. Is that the reason that to you now? These are not really, they are not verifiable. They can't prove it. Nowhere. If you are on your attempt to even search for it or to validate it or to prove it, you'll be seeing what she's doing for PM. To the extent that Rosette and some Biafrans have made pledge. If you can convince me with facts and figure to back up what you claimed, you are gonna make it. I'm gonna give you some amount of money. Why are they not presenting evidence of what they're saying to take that money? Why? When Mazi said Nigerian government should bring out Buhari on a live interview to speak from Fude and take some questions, live program, then he, Mazi, will drop Biafra agitation. The Nigerians are spending billions in searching of those people that are going to collapse, IPOB and Biafran movement. They saw opportunity to hold Mazi on that. This is the same man that they promised Vice President Oyewell and everything just for him to drop. The man now said, Shebi, you said this man is Buhari. Bring him out, let him grant interview using the Fulani language, taking some questions, probably carry out DNA. I will drop Biafran agitation. They did not honor, they did not answer, they did not, make any attempt to use that to stop Mazi, whom they are spending a whole lot of money, and they are so desperate to stop him. This opportunity they refuse. Why? Mazi Akwa and his gang has been also wished for. Biafran have wished them some money, pledge some money for them to claim it by providing evidence of what they're saying against DPM. None of them stepped in to prove that. They prefer to keep on yapping this without any proof. Why? So answer that. Okay. Okay.
I don't know how long it will take you before you realize that this God will punish you if you don't repent.
And a man.
There are so many of them right now still in our midst, though, doing all manner of things. Some of them even want to hold the end under pressure. They just want you to succumb to their own will. We will not succumb to your will. Only the will of God to go to Kabia will be done. Because Mazi submit himself to the will of God. Simon Ekpa submit himself to the will of God. No matter who you are, your will never come to pass. It is the will of God for Biafran people that will come to pass. If you like, speak all the English in this world. When it is time for God to punish you, nothing will stop it. My heart is troubled.
In Ania.
I want to beg those of you, if Simon Ekpa means anything at all to you, please let us prepare and go to Finland. And back up this man. He means well for us. He loves us so much. He's not giving up at all. He will not give up. Even if all of us give up on him, he will not give up. That's why I swear with my life, no matter the propaganda, now they are lying to him about me. Some of them that have struggled as much as they can to get the some of them are talking to those he can talk to now because he needs us right now. He needs our head. And then he's being forced to be calling some people that he didn't really want to call before. He's calling them. I need people to come together. And then I so do it because he's not calling them. They are using that opportunity to blackmail, to blackmail BGC, to blackmail CRC. Right?
Nobody is blackmailing anything. They're actually probably saying the truth. I don't know who you are referring to. But the issue of PM calling you is not, and I told us this is not a big deal. It's not a big deal. One of them told me that if I want PM to call me, that I should bring $200. I go lie for you. I go lie for you. Do you understand? Hey God, I beg you. These people are very, very funny. They are very, very funny. I'm telling you. So just PM is not a fool. No, far from it. He is not, and he can never be. He's not a fool. He can. So don't worry, Mazi Akwa. Don't worry. Your video Ekpa. I'm telling you. Your video Ekpa. He plenty well. He plenty well. I am happy, like I told you. PM is not a fool. He is not. And no matter how you want to massage things, it will not change the fact that the truth is out there for people to see. So don't run faster than your shadow. I told you so now you can see the reason why he's trying to recount his deed. Before God, I have not played the video this part too. I played it beginning to some part in the middle, but you see this ending part. I have not played that part, and you cannot see the reason why. From the beginning of the video, he's somehow questioning his activities. I told you, for him to start in that manner, it shows that this guy is trying to recount, what have I done to myself? Did I do something wrong? Okay, maybe this secret meeting that we had before must have been leaked. What would be my reply? He's trying to, comport himself for an answer. If he wished to, because normally he don't give an answer to anything. He will dare you and run away, begin to insult you. Hear him.
Tell you, it won't last. At the end of the day, my concern is for him to come out. I don't know why. And at the end of the day, if because there's a lot of things in my mind this morning. I haven't had videos to play, but I'm overwhelmed. That's
Why not mango? Okay, I go again.
Our people, no problem, man. Pick your call, it's fine. At least let's have you for just 2 minutes so that I'll be able to go to work. Yeah, please, if you can use 3 minutes so that I will have the remaining 2 minutes to go and go to work. It's okay. You know, Pastor, to be honest with you, I am doing that. The reason why I said yesterday that I want to speak with you is because of I am troubled in my heart. I am troubled in my spirit. You understand? I woke up that yesterday after the kind of revelation that I had. I was troubled. I said, "Listen, call me." Before I even watched the program of yesterday.
So I am sorry because of the noise, but let me just say something. This man, as much as Akwa is worried and troubled, if I is also troubled and worried, and he said he has a revelation. I don't know about it. You see, who wouldn't be troubled as long as you committed those things? Of course, you'll be troubled. It is now getting clear to them that PM will not stay there forever. Yes, he will not. And it's now getting clear to them that PM is getting to understand what has happened. Because these people, from day one, they chose to build Kaba in everything they get in. Everything they come in, they will form Kaba. Bring them to your family house, they will start building Kaba with your siblings against you. Who does that? And one thing that PM hates so much is Kaba. If you know PM very well, PM hates is anything build Kaba. PM hates it with everything in him. Those of them that are very close to him don't know this. They don't know that PM is not the kind of person that cherishes Kaba building. That's why he always say that I don't make friends. You are not my friend. That what brought us together is this, and that. Many of you heard PM saying that, but yet they are building Kaba on behalf of PM, thinking that PM will be, oh, thank you so much. Those guys in Finland are the reason why Mazi Akwa have. Let me tell you, I would have said that Mazi Akwa may be innocent. Listen, don't get me wrong, that he may be innocent, if not that I already know him before. He has this kind of mindset of claiming what he's not and all that. That's why it is very difficult to exempt him. Very difficult. Because people in Finland, they are capable of misinforming you as a broadcaster, then you go out, begin to sell it. But no. Before those ones started doing what they're doing, Mazi Akwa has been like that. That's why you cannot, exempt Mazi Akwa because of that kind of people in Finland. But the truth be told, they have contributed negatively. Sometimes you hear Lasuba saying, Ngozi Alabese did not go to Finland. Ngozi did not. Do you know the genesis of that is people in Finland in contact with her. Before getting contact with her, I think the person that linked Lasuba to people in Finland are Biafra Unite. The guy in Finland is a very close friend to Biafra Unite. If you don't know, you don't understand. He's a very close friend to Biafra Unite. Both of them are. That's why you always hear Ngozi Alabese cannot even go to Finland. Ngozi this, because people in Finland are the ones saying that. They keep on checking their phone to receive call from Ngozi. They will not say, they will not call Mama Dabo. Shall we allow her to go or not? They will not start making mockery with of her with that. But they are surprised. If the one in Finland don't even know that people can go without him. So that you're in Finland does not mean you know the procedure of the process. That is why they have seen that their friends have been trooping in and out, and they are now worried. That's why if I said I'm worried, Mazi Akwa worried, because they believe that the people in Finland are the only contact, the only door that you can get through them before you see PM. It is not clear to them that it's a lie. So Mazi Akwa maybe Your contact in Finland maybe has been lying to you. You use your platform dishing out that lies without knowing that you are exposing yourself. Today, maybe it's getting clearer to you, because for you to say that people are not gossiping you to PM means that you are laying your own foundation to start attacking PM, probably. That you are saying PM is this, he love us does not mean that this guy may come out in few weeks from now, begin to take that Simon Ekpa is, okay, I'm sorry, that everything you said about Simon Ekpa is that, you know, that he used to trust this guy before, that whatever what he said in the past still stand. That the spirit of Biafra was in him. Spirit of Mazi now he don't mention Mazi now. These guys are inconsistent in everything they do. So don't take them serious. Don't sympathize with this nonsense they're saying. Listen.
When it was not open for everybody to visit our here, everything was coming. Now it is open for people to visit him. Yes. They are going there now gossiping. All manner of things. Yeah. Now you have to cause more trouble.
Did you hear that? Now they are not gossiping. Now they're going there. Because they, oh my goodness. Our brother visited Finland and so many other people that are not going, because you see, when DPM told Biafran pattern to follow to CPM, hundreds or thousands of Biafra have not visited PM because of Imam Madam, because of Mazi Akwa, who claim that you have to, that only Briggy have access to PM. If you are proud, if what you are doing is diligent enough, why are you now shivering that some Biafrans are not having access to PM? The era of PM called our group is over. So PM can never work with Ngozi is over. Now, who is now running fever? You are now the one running. You are now running feverish in your system. Why? Because the truth is now coming out. Always do something good. By the time they will start checkmating your result, you will stand boldly and defend the little result you think people think you have is actually more pure than the high number that generated from manipulation. High number of percentage of your result and all that, high scores that are being given to you on a platter of gold, worth nothing to compare the one that you can defend. The time to defend your genuineness is here, and they are not peeing on their clothes. I am worried. I am troubled. I have a revelation. Oh, why? If what you have been telling PM all this while is true, why are you now panicking? And credit to Oluchiwa God. I greet you, sir. You have done well.
The one that we have had before. Yes. The only thing that was that somebody had trusted so much. Somebody had trusted so much. I gave him an information of what the insiders are doing. Somebody had trusted so much. I pick up my platform. I pray with you on this platform. You want that they told people, they want that 10 PM. Papa came and used this thing on live. I have not even come live. Have you put me simply on live program recently? The information I gave to him to show him the demons within us, which we know. Keep it to yourself. I even wrote it on capital letter. Keep this thing to yourself. This is what we know. That's why I tell you, if anybody is fucked up foul, some people will come and pray, tell you that they are men of God. Fear them all. This one is somebody close to me on this platform. We pray together. You go and you lie.
Pastor Binda.
Some bastard, that's what you go. Pastor Binda.
Oh, David.
It is on this your platform that I told you that you shouldn't trust anybody. I only called you privately and told you that you shouldn't trust anybody, including me talking to you. That if I did anything wrong, that you should come out and block it out. was what I told you. Because I know there is still enemy within. Serious enemy within, no serious. And the funny thing is that they don't even know that anything you tell PM, here we hear it. Anything you go and tell PM, you go and lie to him. He will relay it and I will hear, I will know about it. And you are not even ashamed of yourself.
The same thing that Ogen reclaimed. PM talked to me. He asked me, how's my children? What a man. Or a man that can ask, how is your children, even in pain. Now, Mazi Akwa telling that anything you relate to PM, that me, I will know. Trying to put himself in a high esteem. Do you understand? These guys can manipulate anything, you know. They can lie for a living. What he's trying to tell you now, PM, maybe you can only hear him when PM trying to send message for him to be cautioned. That is when it's not as if PM is so much in love with you that you don't want to know. Just say that anything you tell PM, PM will warn me. PM will warn me. PM, I will hear it as if as a or what.
You see that man? For that man to draw that shameless woman that's even our PMS fell, because that woman was respect from Britain. For that man to draw that woman closer to himself, so attached to that woman, it is a signal for you to know that there is something wrong. You know, sometimes God always show us and give us. They even say that PM we apologize to Caroline and Bez. Who is Caroline and Bez? That PM we apologize to somebody PM sack and sent out of the government. Caroline and Bez.
Look at him. PM sacked Caroline and Bez. That's Shine baby. After sacking her, what did you do? You employed her to your platform. But now, what Pastor Obina, you called him, siding with Caroline and Bez, or whatever you call her, is not a taboo. But these people that you hosted having prayer session together, I'm not interested in this. This is an internal gossip among them. So let me move on to other things. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you are new. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Very, very important. So this is a Mazi Akwa video of 1 year ago. 1 year ago. And I want you to hear this. You know, I promise you that we are going to go back to his old video. I don't know why my video is hanging. Is anything wrong? Okay, it's back again. It's back again. So we'll be having this kind of delay sometimes, you know, and let's just continue. All right, so please don't forget to like the video if you are new. If you have not done that, and subscribe if you are new. Very, very important. Now, I want us to go through this post, of course, from Mazi Akwa video 1 year ago. Here it is.
I am Deputy Minister of Communications, the Media Department, Biafra Republic Government in exile. I greet you all, and I bring you good tidings. Yeah, I greet you, Irene here, I greet you, Martinez, I greet you, Fumi Costin, I greet you, Lars Benzico, I greet you, Joseph Inako, I greet you, Oge Chuku Steven, I greet you, Victor Moji, I greet you, William Emos, I greet you, Onyinye Chuku, I greet you, Iwoma, I greet you, Judimo. When Biafrans are making their point and then the whole world is watching, it gives me joy. I want you to know that whatever you say on this platform, it cuts across everywhere. People everywhere, they watch and they see. I want to know that there are more people that see it than those that are recorded that are seeing it. Most of the people are watching it through the window. There are those that we call the window watchers. We know that they're watching, but they don't want it to count on the view. Yeah, and they say, no could not join. So that the man will not collect money. I don't need money. Watch it anyhow you want it. But as far as you receive the gospel of heaven, I am satisfied. I am satisfied with Biafra every day. Something's gonna be great on our way to Biafra land. I am satisfied with Biafra every day. Something's gonna be great on my way to Biafra land. Yes. So, Ogechuku Kere. Hey, Ogechuku Kere, the acting Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. I want us, from the best of our knowledge, from the best of the way I can, analyze him. I want us to see his passion for Biafra. I want us to x-ray his loyalty to his boss, our PM, Simon Ekpa. And there's another thing that I couldn't add to the topic because of the space. I want us to see his hatred for Nigeria, his disdain to the God-forsaken country called Nigeria, his hatred, passionate hatred for Nigeria. That part of him, you know, it endears my heart so much. If I see somebody that hates Nigeria with passion, you know, even if you are not on Biafra side, or you don't like Nigeria,
Mazi,
I feel like having a party with you. I love you extraordinary because Nigeria doesn't deserve to be loved. Nigeria doesn't deserve to be loved. Now, our Prime Minister have been doing extremely well, fantastically well, before his sudden arrest. Excuse me, please. This is so uncomfortable, my goodness me. Please bear with me. You know, most of the time I mute the mic and I sneeze and all that, but this is terrible. You know, Nigeria. Oh my God. Our Prime Minister have been doing extremely well. We all know it.
But why is this guy? Hold on. Mazi, wait.
Whatever imagine that what happened to him would have happened the way it did.
Mazi, wait. Why is this guy always having a running nose? This is a 1 year video. The one that I played to you now is just a couple of hours ago. I think 11 hours ago, thereabouts. But this one is 1 year ago. And you can see the same beat, the same running nose. Why? Now, why?
Even himself, he didn't expect it. But you know that all things work together for good to them that love Biafra. Yeah, I like to address Biafra. All things work together for good to them that love Biafra. And our Prime Minister was taken into custody and for questioning. And then the declaration went on. Most of us that are close to the government, we saw all the stories and everything that happened. Thank you for joining me, Chukwama.
Please pay attention
I
now.
choose this topic this morning after listening to the APM yesterday. You know, if there's one confidence I have, is that Biafra is on the right path. And Biafra is in good hands. Yes. You don't see it. I pray that you go Kabiama will open your eyes.
Okay.
And this man, you know, one good thing about our APM is just minding his business. He's minding his business. And one thing he has done that has won my heart is that he has decided to even give Biafra activities over 85% of his time, and I've given his own personal business, which is in millions of dollars, 15%.
This guy is ready to mockery in this Biafra movement. I'm telling you. In this Biafra movement, this is reign of mockery. This is reign of vam. Chineke mere mmadụ ebere. Okay, can give 90% of his time to Biafran cause and gave just remaining one for his own personal business that runs in millions of dollars. That sounds like Reno to me. That sounds like Reno mockery. Hey God, they run in the millions of dollars. What does that have to do? What does that have to do with what they're saying? So that you know that this guy is rich, you know. Then after telling you that he's rich, he still go on by calling you to come and donate. A man that has business that runs in millions of dollars the man is at will, driving the the vehicle, millions of dollars, but we are looking for $3,000. Anyway, let's continue.
You can imagine what will happen to his business. So it means that for him, Biafra should grow. His business can still function.
Yeah.
Biafra should grow. He will abandon some high-level meetings in his business and he will travel to Washington, D.C. He will travel to Florida.
As of last year, okay, great. Remember, since 2022 or 2023, okay, had been going to Washington, D.C. Before PM went in, Ogenkere has been going to Washington, D.C. since 2022 or 2022 through 2023. He has been going to Washington, D.C. until now. Now, show me one thing. They are now pushing themselves to every achievement of other people.
Travel to every part of America to attend to Biafra business. How many of you would do it? And when I heard him speak yesterday, I saw somebody who was angry with Nigeria. Somebody who, if you give him the opportunity, he will tear Nigeria apart. You know, some of us, when we talk on social media, we talk with carefulness some of the times because we want to use some certain words so that they will not kick us out some of the time. That will be maintained at least this our platform where we publicize the good news. Because we are used to, I've been on social media for years. Even before I came into the Afro movement. So I understand what it means to remain on this space. You have to maintain a lie.
Another lie, he was not. No, Mazi Akwa, no. You are not on social media. Are you not the same person that was using what's the name of this guy platform? MOP, Paul Achebe. Are you not the same person that was using Paul Achebe's platform? Come on. That's not even before Biafra. And a man.
Level of keeping community guidelines. You know, if you watch our Prime Minister did not so much care about community guidelines. Our Prime Minister cared more about Biafra. So that's why even when YouTube shut him down because of community guidelines, because he was ready to show you the pictures of what was happening in Biafra land. And then God giving him the grace, when YouTube did what they did, Ekpa Biafra came on board. After Ekpa Biafra, we were building our own app. Do you remember we were building our app? Some of those things have been put on hold. Ask yourself, why did some of these things, our Prime Minister was doing it himself because he believed that anything he would do for Biafra, he doesn't want anything to distract it or to spoil it. So some of these people that are calling because asking us, what do you know about the app our Prime Minister was using? Because that app was supposed to be launched. At least it was supposed to be launched before November.
So it's no longer, as of that time, it's no longer about who is in charge of BLA. Now he want to put app. He want to attach app. So Oge can also know one of the criteria is that Oge can know the app. That's another thing that this man is trying to do here.
Not the convention, but as the Prime Minister was taking away, everything about that app was put on hold because it was something he was doing by himself to make sure that it is delivered without any corruption, anybody, anything, or sharing any of the link with Nigeria or anything. We didn't want to take chances. So there are so many things our Prime Minister was doing alone. So that's by the side. But anyway, If you see the way our Prime Minister presents his gospel without holding any bar, no hold bar, I saw it and I keep seeing it in this APN. And when he is speaking and he's delivering his notes about what Nigeria does, their evil, their wickedness, he doesn't have any reservation like the Prime Minister. He doesn't push you to believe that we will take you to Nigeria, we will love you in Nigeria, Nigeria our sister nation. You can never hear such a thing from our APN because he is a Biafra to the core. You will never hear him say, I talk in sympathetic way towards Nigeria. Like you hear on the side of this criminal woman in Atlanta, Georgia. This psychopathic, psychiatric patient. God bless your request. You will never hear anything like that. What you see is anger on how to destroy the soul.
Now, the same problem, the same pattern. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out to fight for Biafra with idea of building, creating awareness, keeping people informed, and then redeclare Biafra. DOS, on the other hand, who joined him, believe that they believe in creating awareness, but redeclaring Biafra is not their thing. Their thing is to go out there, begin to support government and balance, try to restructure Nigeria. But they hide under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get it done, knowing fully that these two cannot work together. The ideology of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and that of yours is not the same. PM moved on with ideology of redeclaring Biafra, being hot when it's needed, being calm when it's necessary. This one who joined PM, they believe in creating the awareness as well. They believe in being hot, but nothing like calmness, nothing like diplomacy, or nothing like international law. Their own is to be hot and awareness. They jump in, which is totally different from what PM represents and what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represent. You know that this thing that they join cannot be in line with what the person who carried that ideology or the initiative that guide the platform that you claim that you have joined. That is not what they want. That is not the pattern. Why don't you go and create your own? You get the point now. He's here telling that okay, he talked tough. He spit fire. He pour anger on Nigeria because that is what the Ogen and their group believe, that talking like that will win him Biafrans to start supporting him. Little did he know that, in as much as Biafrans love it to be man when it's needed, we are not foolish. That is not the only thing you must do to prove that you are strong. Mentally, are you strong? Are you strong? What is the international law say? Are you willing to obey it? Who is going to recognize you? The reason why he was talking tough because he was not looking for a recognition. If at all, he actually talked tough at all. If you are looking for recognition, you must play along with what other nations whom you are hoping to recognize you, what they demand of you. You don't just try to put your own to them and dare them not to recognize you. It doesn't work that way.
The same way our Prime Minister operates. Our Prime Minister will tell us that give him the opportunity, we bring Nigeria to an end that day, because Nigeria is ending a lot of lives. The same thing with President Ekpa. Give him the opportunity now, and we end Nigeria today. Open the earth, bomb when they bomb Nigeria that day. Open the earth with the access to bomb. Look at this time Nigeria was supposed to bomb.
You see how senseless people can be. Are you much attached to press button? No, Bona. What will you do to have it. And we are not doing something that you're supposed to do. For that thing, button. You prefer to constitute nuisance by claiming that you are pressing button. That's not what PM wants. That's not what Master Magan wants. A brave soldier don't die to prove that he's strong. A brave soldier is a soldier that knows when to retrieve and when to move forward. That's a smart soldier. You don't want to prove that you are smart by remaining where you know that you end up. No. Retrieve is allowed. You retrieve to reinforce. Anyway,
our Prime Minister, because Nigeria have destroyed the law, the same passion I see in NPA. Why am I driving this message this way? Why am I driving this message this way? Because there are so many people that will come and say, we don't like it, the way he speaks. He's not as passionate as our Prime Minister. He doesn't speak very, very well. He's not very fluent in his English and all that. Please cut that crap. It's not about the person. It's about the spirit and the passion. It's about somebody that is ready to pull the plug when need be. It's about the person that will never negotiate with Nigeria when need be.
Now, the man have tendency of not negotiating. He can pull the button, he can press the button, he can pull this, he can fire this, he can talk tough, he can spit fire. He has all these qualities according to your own rating, but he don't know how to negotiate. Okay, according to you, because he said that he cannot negotiate with Nigeria. You need to understand one thing. A leader that knows when to call for negotiation, when to approach other nations for backup. That's what we need. The way we are talking and prove that truly you are not supposed to be in the cabinet after the declaration of the referendum redeclaration, because that means you are far from what Biafra is all about. No, I'm not saying you are not the Biafran, but where the movement is getting to, where is heading to, you are actually very, very far from that place, and that is a very big problem for you and your gangsters. Then he went further by saying this. Hear him.
Doesn't look like somebody.
Triple M, I greet you. Nigeria. I greet you, Triple M.
Our Prime Minister does not want to speak with Nigeria. Look at the NPA. The same passion.
It's a lie. Our Prime Minister don't want to speak with Nigeria. It's a lie. He wants to speak with Nigerians. But speaking with Nigerians on what? To subpedal the movement, or to discuss the ending part of everything. PM that even invited Nigerian ambassadors, Nigerians to Finland 2024 convention for relocation of Biafra. PM send invitation to them. Nigerian media, in case if you don't know. he said it publicly, open invitation. Okay?
The same seal, the same function. I see everything. And in doing that, he has never taken over the position of the Prime Minister. The Prime
Can you
Minister
imagine?
Remains his boss. The Prime Minister remains his watchword is what to bring the Prime Minister out.
Okay.
It's what for. I will take care of you from here by myself. I will not wait for my admins block on YouTube. Thank you. Do you understand what I mean? So, if you are holding back your support, because you don't like the way he speaks,
okay, hold on.
You don't like the way he dresses.
To support a billionaire in dollars with 5 agents, 20 agents, billionaire in dollars. What did Ojukwu do? What did Ojukwu did? What did Ojukwu did? Was Ojukwu billionaires in dollars? Yes or no? I don't know. But If yes, then as I will repeat the same thing. Go say how tough, but you speak tough. But is your pocket also speaking tough? Negative.
Because you don't like the way he starts his conversation. But you are holding back Biafra. There are so many people that didn't like Mazi Nnamdi. But when they see someone that
can you see comparison?
But today, most of those people they see Mazi Nnamdi and they say, so it is Mazi Nnamdi that produced Simon Ekpa. It is Simon Ekpa that produced our APM.
No, it's not. It's not. That another lie. PM did not produce your ATM. He did not, and I thank God that even exposed it here. Listen.
You need to also know about our APM. Our APM did not start from Simon Ekpa.
Okay, so meaning that he's not the one that produced him. You just lied and exposed the lie instant without. That's one thing I like about you. Hear him.
Our APM started from Mazi Nnamdi.
Okay, you get the point now. There's no way PM will produce or bring. Nothing. Mazi did not bring him. Not even Simon Ekpa. He's on his own. No, they not. How can they bring someone like that? You are trying to stain their record. A silent supporter, a bulldozer. Really, silent supporter. The same thing that US said about the Chike Dozie. Silent achiever. A silent achiever. Silent achiever that achieves something silently. And the naked eyes cannot behold that which he achieved. Because everything is in silence, probably on emotion. You can't
from within.
Smoke. Achievement is in smoke form.
Most of the support he was giving, some of us did not even know it. I am not here to blow the trumpet of a man, but I'm here to get you to focus on Biafra and remove your sentiments. Every one of us that are working with the APA, every one of us that have supported him in discharging his duties on behalf of the Prime Minister, and seeing fully well that he is not waiting to see the Prime Minister, suffer there and get lost and anything happen to him and he doesn't come out. No, he is desperately waiting for the Prime Minister to come out while he is doing what the Prime Minister would have been doing now. Unlike Ngozi, that will tell you the longer the Prime Minister stays there, the better. The opportunity to...
Another lie. There's no video, no audio of DPM saying that. Why I am playing this for you to know, because he said he's worried about division and everything, but you actually understand in the end, but in the early part of the video, we realized the reason why Mazi Akwa, is worried and troubled. Why I'm playing this is to remind you the same man who officiated the genesis of the division is the same man complaining there's division. What a word. You get the point?
To meet with the Prime Minister, the APM made sure that thing was carried out, that members of the cabinet had to go to Finland. It is not something that he wants to take the glory of. He can fly to Finland, but he discharge the duties of other cabinet ministers. Go. For reasons best known to the government and the interest of the government. And they went and delivered the goods and came back and Biafra saw it. Those that debunk, they could not debunk it, but rather they will come and start lying. And some of you believe the lies they tell you. Some of you that do not like the APM today, you don't like him because you have had an encounter with him. It is because you have listened to somebody who have lied to you about him. Because based on what you are seeing him do, he has never deviated from the line of our Prime Minister. Never. He has never deviated.
At this point, when this man when he was making this video, document has been changed. The same man has been seen pushing to become the leader by fire by force. They have already concocted the memo and told you that people that are going to contest must be somebody introduced by PM to BLA, of which him himself, Mazi Akwa, is, played that PM role. That it must be introduced by PM, it must be PM and all that nonsense. Do you understand? That is the same man talking to you today, telling you what to do and how to go about it. What a joke. What a joke. Now hear him again.
Rather, he's pumping in more adrenaline to make sure that Biafra is the focus, that Nigeria is exposed to how evil they are. And he doesn't care. He puts his life on the line, he puts his business on the line, even his family, for you. And then some of you say, oh, no, I don't like him. He doesn't speak like the prime minister. He will never speak like the prime minister. But does he have the passion like the prime minister? Does he believe in the dreams and the aspirations of the prime minister? Does he maintain the office of the prime minister to make sure that that prime minister...
You can see the energy, the time, the zeal to defend Ogenkere. He knows Ogenkere. He knows understand it. He says, this is that. Where is your friendship with Ogenkere today? Where? After knowing that he can press button, he can destroy Nigeria, he speak tough. He's a man, he cannot sleep. He gave 190% of his time for Biafran cause. Yes. You have seen how you lie to people, and you are still lying. At that time, it was a Ogenkere. Now is a mama that
office rebels. This is not my own authority under my leadership. No. He has never told you under his leadership, because we have one leadership. And that he maintains. He maintains that he is acting prime minister. There's nothing like DPN, DPO, and all what have you. Acting on behalf of the prime minister. And everything keeps moving. So if you are holding back your support, because I know some important people that need to remember what you have been doing while the prime minister was here, because you are neither here now or there. Most of you have seen that because he has nothing to deliver. The best what he can do is give you a Fulani whistle to expose you to Fulani, and at the end of the day, you are all gone. But how about
now? Nobody has no that whistle have not sent anybody to anywhere. How about it? And in the video we played earlier, you heard him saying that, talking about why Wulebe Kodike saying that autopilot are terrorists. The same thing that this guy has been saying for since the whole of 2025 until now. The same thing. Lying.
About Biafra? How about what our prime minister have cooked up to deliver Nigeria to the devil, to destroy? How about that? Are you going to forget it just because we don't like APN? Most of us.
For you to know what PM cooked is to redeclare Biafra, and it was redeclared. Then you said you have to fall back. So how are you now the one doing that which PM actually programmed? According to what you said. Now you are keep on contradicting yourself.
They are high-level doctors. Dr. Sam, Mazi Melike, Professor Chioma, Dr. Joy Irodi, Mazi Imam Madabu, high-class, high-caliber. Obi, Mada Obi, Ada Zion. Very high-class people in America, in Europe. These are people in their own level, they belong. But they have seen that this man is actually delivering the same thing the prime minister wants for Biafra. And we fall in, and we are moving.
If you ask these people, they think that US government don't have professors. How many of you know that Happy Ume is a professor? How many of you know? Happy Ume that you know? Happy Ume. You know Mommy Ume, right? She is a professor. Did you hear her bragging about it? Even though I'm telling you now, she's a professor. About by Ghana within a Redeemed Church. No. I mean academic professor. Original one. now working, lecturing in universities. But this one is here. Anyway, let's continue.
Together, why will you be standing on the sideline and waiting? For what reason? Because it's not delivering anything to you, and you know it. I'm not supporting because will you ask with the Bramos? No, you can put with the Bramos. Because as I come and run a wolf, brethren, we are going somewhere and we must move together. We must move together. Look, the distraction that pathetic psychiatric doctor and patient automatically is doing, let it not hinder you from putting your quota to make sure that Biafra doesn't lack or doesn't suffer anything. Please, I beg of you. If I could, you know, when the Prime Minister asked him that question, I prefer let me bring that video and some of the things that he said, and then I will continue again. The link is here. If anybody wants to join me, join me. But one thing I want to leave with you today is that it is not by the design of English or by his appearance. It is by the spirit of Biafra in that person.
Oh,
to deliver the people of God out of the body.
Now, after all this nonsense, where are you with Ogenkele now? After all this nonsense, just a moment.
Of Egypt, I see it evidently operational in the APN. This is not
just a moment.
Not projecting the office of APN. It is projecting the office to deliver Biafra, which is the office of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. You see that Ngozi Orakwe knows how important that office of Mazi Simon Ekpa is. As much as she tries to destroy that office, she is still using the name Simon Ekpa to cause that damage.
Can you imagine?
Because without Simon Ekpa, you go
Can you
nowhere.
imagine?
Without Mazi Namdekabo, you go nowhere. She has ridiculed Mazi Namdekabo, made a mockery of the office of the Prime Minister, and yet Ngozi continue to use their names because she knows that Ngozi's name is like dirty. It's like the poo of a fowl that has nothing. Good phonetics, thank you. Look at the spirit in the man. I saw the way he was ready to tear Nigeria down. Look at the fake news.
This guy is a criminal.
He so propagate.
Honestly.
When this man see it,
can you imagine?
He will come out with anger to destroy Nigeria. To tell Nigeria, look, people will not go far with it. Make sure, even though the Prime Minister is not here, we will do all it takes. Even more than he will do, we'll press more buttons than he will press, so that you will know that you cannot stop him. Look at the lies the Zoom media was presenting. That the Prime Minister will be repatriated to Nigeria, the arrangement have been completed. All lies from the pit of hell. Ngozi will be happy if it happens, because that is the kind of fake news that she carries. But the APM will debunk the lies and the fake news to keep Biafrans on track. But Ngozi will not do that. What Ngozi will do is to even sell you more to Nigeria and tell them that, look, it is my own regime, it's my era.
Hey, now wow. Can you imagine?
That number 6 that God gives to you. You cannot wait and say, we don't like the way he does, the way he speaks, the way he speaks.
Just a moment, please. Just a moment.
Let's hear this.
Come here.
Ife He doesn't deviate from the track. Listen. We obey faithfully the letter of the laws of nation as stipulated in the Biafran Charter. A simple declaration applies to ensure that one.
For you to see how criminal-minded this guy can be, just the PM said, Okifeku Kanem, very close to them sat down here, another empty seat, then Ogenkin. The question is, who is that empty seat? They don't want to talk about it. Now, PM said, was referring to another person, Okifeku Kanem. But this guy is not taking that as a glory or a validation to this nonsense they're doing to promote Azari Ayok. Do you understand? And when you look at the comparison that he's doing, you begin to wonder if this guy is actually a normal human being, or does it mean that he has something, maybe some wire misconnected, inside his brain? I don't understand. What does this have to do with becoming APM and what? Finance minister, a resident agent, jumped over from COS, jump over heads of COS because Nebo Sonak Barwan, Mazi. Can you imagine? Now hear him. Now Mama and so.
And liberate our land from the occupying forces to set the wheels in motion for international recognition of Biafra, to make some faith efforts to ensure unity among Biafrans. For our set out in the CRC guidelines, and we say to function as the acting prime minister, the moment our prime minister is available and active on duty as the PM of the United States of Biafra. And this day, I call all Biafrans to unite, because we are saying people are facing existential threats and enormous challenges.
Now, for you to see why they are calling you to unite, they are busy blackmailing DPM and Biafrans. Just like me coming to you and said, I want us to unite, but your mother is still a Konawai. Do you understand? Or I want us to unite, let's come together, but your wife is a criminal. Why coming to me? Why coming for us to unite? Your wife is a criminal. Why coming for us to unite? Your husband is an armed robber. you see the mindset of these gangsters. Now, okay, reading that nonsense that they gave to him, remember that handed over to him, that he's going to unite Biafrans, and he's going to relinquish this power once PM is available. But they refuse to tell you the bylaw, which says that after 1 year, Ogigo will become prime minister. They're all aware, all of them, both in Mamada Mazi. Today they will tell you that, how can you call yourself prime minister? How can you call yourself prime minister? But what did you put in the bylaw? Your so-called bylaw. A group that has constitution, charter, and based on the circumstances they have found themselves, they decided to create another law that will guide them to propagate this criminality, making this armed robbery like as an official business, in pretense that are giving you Biafra. You heard him talking about how he's going to put for recognition. Recognizing you as what? Briggy. if you want to be recognized as British, then what is the essence of declaring, USB? Since you want to answer British, it's not as if this name was not actually debated. Biafran discussed it on a live program. Best name to choose: United States of Biafra, Biafran Republic. Everybody talked about it, and end of the day, unanimously they agreed to answer you United States of Biafra, of which Mazi Akwa, Sanakpa Karawa, all of them are now calling it USB charger. BLA, some commanders called it USB charger. The video is out there. These guys never take PM serious. I just want you to understand that. Then after all this nonsense, but let me play it one more time before I end, because we're about to round up. Just pay attention.
We need to come together with our BDM and the evidence as we fight to liberate our common, as we fight to liberate our land and free ourselves. May God bless the BDM, the evidence.
Always running nose. Every time running nose.
Did you see that acceptance speech? And he has been living up to it to make sure that the liberation forces are doing the needful, to make sure that Biafrans are coming together.
He said that this man has been living up to the speech he made there. Oh, David. Now my eye, I should buy this here. My eye depend me. Anyway, hear this, please.
This is going to be 5 minutes or less than that. I had always kept quiet, but now I am going to speak up. Ogechkunkere cannot rub mud on this freedom. I am Vam Vam Vam. I am the armor bearer of the Prime Minister. Yes, in your office right now, as APM that you were given, I will cease from henceforth to call myself Deputy Prime Minister. I am Vam Vam Vam, the armor bearer. And now I'm going to let the cat out of the bag.
I see you.
Your crimes will be fully exposed
Official.
by Vam Vam Vam.
I greet you, official.
Believe me, you are not going to take the Biafrans for a ride, and you are not going to take the Prime Minister for a ride. You have no office.
Please don't forget to like the video.
As far as I am concerned,
very important.
You have no office without CRC. You have no office without BAC, and you have no office without the Prime Minister. And I am under the authority of the Prime Minister telling you to shut down everything you are doing and all the lies you are telling Biafrans. The account you are talking about belongs to Biafrans. The account you are fighting, belongs to the Biafran people. The resources to protect Biafra does not belong to you. If you have any resources, put it out into Biafra and stop this nonsense. I will let the cat out of the bag sequentially. But for you to come and think you can bully people to submission, we stopped Ngozi. And because you are worse than Ngozi, you didn't let us start with the truth. I'm going to start with a letter that the PM's attorney released to you, Ngozi Arabueze, and the Imam Madabu, and Uche, what's that his surname? Uche, Obajako, whatever his name is. I will release that letter, and I am going to show it to Biafrans. And you will tell Biafrans why you are scared of confronting the truth, and why you are dodging the Prime Minister, and why you want the Prime Minister to rot in jail, and why you have insistently been fighting anyone that is going to present themselves to the Prime Minister. Why did you refuse to go to Finland? Nobody is chasing you. You can go to Finland. So why did you refuse to go to Finland? And why are you working against the Prime Minister, decision? Why? CRC, you know, is the one that puts you in office. You signed documents that you will follow due process. And before you come out live, you will, relate with the CRC, relate with back before you come out live. And you feel you have a shoulder now. You are APM. Remember, you are APM, you are not the PM. I have always decided never to come out and start talking blah, blah, blah about you. But I stand on the integrity of Biafra and on the lives that have been sacrificed for this Biafra to tell you, Ogechukunkere, that you must stop. And if you refuse to stop, I, Vam, will stop you. Whoever sent you, I don't know. Whoever you are working for, I don't know. I don't work on assumption. They have accused you of working with the governors of the East. Ngozi Arabweze have accused you of working with the governors, and she is working with the federal. Wherever you and Ngozi
After saying everything,
plot, you people will go and pick it.
You can hear
not
it.
on the head of Biafrans. Whatever you have done in the homeland, working together with people in the homeland to subvert everything that is meant for this liberation or this freedom, it is dead on arrival. I am out for this. Not out for you, but out for the truth. And the truth must prevail. The PM has given instruction and you must obey it. If you don't obey it, you will be kicked out. And everyone that wants to follow you, just the way Ngozi opened his own institution, you open your own. Because the only reason why you are bragging is because the registration of Biafra, this movement, was done by you. You understand? And it is based on trust it was done by you. And now you want to colonize everything. You want to drag everything. Nobody likes you. We have been managing to patch your ass and make people, believe in you. You don't have what it takes. You don't. So all we needed to do was for you.
So that video that we just played before this one was Mazi Akwa patching and managing Ogenkere. But he was lying to you that he's the most trusted, the most perfect of them all. Amobiara one of Ndekwoze Mozo. You can hear him. You can hear him.
To be there and everybody will assist you to get the job done. I personally was surprised that you accepted to be APM. I was surprised.
He's surprised.
Because I don't know what you are looking for. I don't know what you're looking for. Why did you shut Amobi down from going to Finland? Why did you try to stop
all this why, the man following the line is like PM. There's no difference.
Dr. Bryson Okoma from going to Finland? Why did you not go to Finland? Why did you stop or refuse to give updates to Biafrans when we go to Finland and come back? Why did you refuse to? You don't even care for any update from PM's court case because you felt PM will remain in prison. You think I don't know that you have conspired to lie to Biafrans that PM is not stable? Why did you tell people that PM is not fit, that you are the one that is needed in the corridors of power in Washington, D.C., and that they prefer you instead of the PM, and that you will do the job instead of the PM? You have tried to overthrow the PM, and I knew it. That's why I was telling Biafrans that nothing like, His Excellency, only PM Simon Ekpa has His Excellency. You know why I was saying that. And now you're telling people that you were feeding me. You think your money can buy me $1,000 you gave to me? Yes, you did give me $1,000. I will bring out the receipt of all the money you gave to me. I have all the receipts. But all the money you gave to me, you never gave them to me to buy me. And that is why you will know now that you are not facing me. You are facing Biafra. And the gods of Biafra will stop you. This is just the beginning. I don't know, Mama Biafra will educate Biafrans on why they must go to the website and put in what they have for the Biafran people. You cannot carry it. If you love Biafra, then put that thing that you have into that website. That website will no longer be in your control. The account will no longer be in your control. Cry to high heavens. If you like, choke. We don't care. A lot have given up for Biafra. You won't be too much. I am Vam. So please, stop this nonsense.
I want you to watch the face of this man. He said a lot have been given up for Biafra. That you won't be too much if you are being sacrificed as well. Or mindset of mindset.
Longer be in your control. The account will no longer be in your control. Cry to high heavens. If you like, choke. We don't care. A lot have given up for Biafra. You won't be too much. I am Vam Vam Vam. So please, stop this nonsense. Lives have gone. Stop it. And stop lying to Biafra. And for you, Sonia Parawa, you are done for. And I pity for you. I told you that Ogechukunkere will lead you into the pit. And here you are inside the pit. Amobiene, it's a pity that you have left righteousness and truth, and lies and deceit have become your watchword now. I am sorry for you. Biafrans, I will be up for question and answers when I have time, probably in the evening. After I don't know who have finished presentation, I will be open for question and answers. It will be Ask Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Let's go for it. Oh, hey, Biafra. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa, you are the finisher, and you have promised to get the job done. And yes, you will do it. I am not fighting Ogechukunkere, but I am exposing his deceit and lies. If I was not the one that started telling Biafrans that you, all of a sudden, you start calling the PM your boss, my boss, PM called you and asked you about your family, who cares? Everybody have a family to care for. Everybody have a family. I have family. So if PM asks you how is your family, what has that got to do? PM have given you instruction. Why not obey it? Biafrans, be very careful. Don't be gullible. People are dancing behind the Ngozi Araboeze. Most of you now, stupid and sheepishly, are now dancing behind the APM. Ogechukunkere. Ogechukunkere. Don't let me go there. An ex-convict cannot be the Prime Minister of Biafra. An ex-convict cannot be the Prime Minister of Biafra. I am open for questions and answers. Airborne.
The same people who told that the man is qualified to become acting Prime Minister. Acting. So an ex-convict can act for your Prime Minister. That is when how they build up and they made an attempt to bring him down, and the thing somehow did not go down well with them. So, my people, we have come to an end of this live broadcast. I appreciate all of you. Just thank you for joining us, Margaret, Official, all of you in the comments. And I really appreciate your time. And do me a favor, before you go, make sure you like the video and share it on many platforms of your choice. God bless you for your time. Thank you so much for your presence. Tomorrow, is it tomorrow or next tomorrow? Let me confirm. Okay, yeah. Next tomorrow is Wednesday, please. On Thursday, Barrister will be here, and I want you to join us, be here for that program. And later tonight, I will come back again with Chino. We are going to run program together, and hopefully you will be here. Give us your time for that later hour broadcast. Okay, later hour broadcast. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye for now. Day one.